जब तो याद आए
ये दोनों नाम एक साथ रहेंगे।
Episode 2 of Aap Ki Izzat kicks off with a powerful scene filled with underlying tension. The episode opens with Beena telling her driver that she wants to go to the market. The driver gently reminds her that her husband asked to take the jewelry home first since it's extremely valuable. But Beena snaps at him, saying, "Just do as I tell you." Left with no choice, the driver heads toward the market. Meanwhile, Tabish visits an Islamic scholar, Mufti, to seek advice about taking a second wife. The scholar explains that while a second marriage is permitted in Islam, it comes with a strict condition. The husband must fulfill the rights of both wives equally and treat them with absolute justice. Hearing this, Tabish seems quite satisfied with his plan. As soon as he walks outside, his friend urges him, "Now go ahead and get married again quickly." But Tabish smiles and responds that he never makes such a huge life decision without consulting his mother first. He plans to talk to her before taking his next step. Back at the market, Beena stops by a fruit stall. The fruit vendor drops everything, abandoning his other customers just to serve her, which makes the other shoppers walk away in frustration. Beena points out that he lost customers because of her, but the vendor ignores it, showering her with compliments and overtly flirting with her. After buying the fruit, Beena pays him, and when the shopkeeper offers her change, she tells him to keep it, saying she never takes change back from him. However, when the driver loads the fruit into the car, he's shocked to see the bill and points out that the vendor charged double the actual price. Beena simply brushes it off and sharply tells him to mind his own business. Back home, Beena's mother-in-law is anxiously waiting for her. When Beena arrives, her mother-in-law asks what took her so long. Beena explains she went to the market and shows off the expensive gifts Tabish got for her. Her mother-in-law beams with pride, boasting that her son always buys her costly presents. The conversation then turns to their former maid, Nasreen, who recently ran off with someone. The mother-in-law remarks bitterly, "Women these days have completely lost their modesty." Beena quickly counters, "Mother, modesty hasn't just vanished from women's eyes. Men have lost it too." To which her mother-in-law casually replies, "Well, men get 100 passes anyway, don't they?" Later that evening, Tabish's political friend arrives for a dinner party, accompanied by Tabish's secretary, Naz. Throughout the gathering, the guests notice the cozy dynamic between Tabish and Naz and start teasing them. Tabish quickly tells them to quiet down, but his defensive reaction only fuels everyone's suspicions even more. A little later, Beena greets the guests and invites them in for dinner. At the dinner table, Tabish continuously throws passive-aggressive jabs at Beena, while treating his secretary Naz with extreme warmth and affection. Watching this unfold, a seed of doubt is planted in Beena's heart. She begins to feel there's more to their relationship than just official business. Once the party ends and the guests leave, Tabish goes to his mother's room first, before heading to his own. He opens up to her about Naz, revealing his intention to take Naz as his second wife. Afterward, Tabish returns to his room where Beena is waiting. She immediately confronts him about his secretary, Naz. Instead of giving her a straight answer, Tabish gets defensive, explodes in anger, and yells, "Stop annoying me." Right at that moment, Naz calls his phone. Tabish immediately walks out of the room to take the call. Beena watches him intently from the upper balcony, and her suspicions turn into near certainty. When Tabish walks back inside, Beena confronts him head on. "Are you having an affair with your secretary? Have you fallen for her?" Unable to control his rage, Tabish loses his temper and forcefully shoves Beena to the ground. And with that shocking cliffhanger, Episode 2 comes to an end. Now that Tabish has confessed his intention to marry Naz to his mother, how will she react? Will Beena find out the truth,
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our breakdown of episode 3. Thanks for watching.
मेरा इस औरत के साथ गुजारा नहीं हो सकता। बात खत्म।
जैसे एक वक्त के बाद औलाद को माँ बाप की जरूरत नहीं रहती।
मतलब कुछ दिनों के लिए आजादी।
इसी तरह एक वक्त आता है शौहरों को बीवियों की जरूरत भी नहीं रहती।
आपको पता ही नहीं है कि आज मैं कितनी खुश हूँ।
मुझसे छुपा सकता है, आपसे नहीं छुपा सकता। वो बीना बन गई है ताबिश की।